Dude, stop. Stop.
Can you stop with that, dog? You'll be
Yeah, shut the fuck up, man.
Money bags, money bags, nigga.
Stop it! Fucking off, huh? Forget that shit. I'm living my life, bro. We're going in. Fuck yeah, bro.
I just left Houston. I just left Earth. Lean in my car, gas in my blunt. Got some hoes who gon' fuck. I'm still pouring up, I can see in his face. Design on my waist. Now you all on her.
Bro, that is not okay. Buddy.
What is up, guys? So this morning I thought it'd be a good idea to run you guys through what I've been eating for my cutting process and how that's going, and just giving you an overall idea of the way I do it and how I go about it. I think it's important you guys realize that buying in bulk is huge, especially when you're being a busy person, or if you're constantly moving or you got things to do. You don't have time to go to the store, right? So you buy in bulk. Yeah, it may seem like a lot of money when you're doing it, but think of long term, right? And you need to think the same for lifting and eating. They're both the same concept. Think long term. Focus on long term. Alright, let's start with the carbs. So buy a fat bag of rice like this. Usually contains about over 100 servings. Doesn't make it so that I have to go to the store and keep buying more and more food while I'm trying to cut. So this is perfect. So yeah, so one big bag of brown rice, right? It can be white. It's not the biggest deal if you don't like brown. Some people have a taste for really hating brown. I don't, so I just stick with brown. When I'm feeling really healthy, I'll do some quinoa. However, I personally do not like the taste of quinoa, so I can't do this every day. So I like to substitute here and there. So if I'm feeling a day where I do want to eat quinoa, I want to detox my body, or I'm feeling just a healthier mood in general, I always have to substitute with quinoa. Great for you. Next. Cutting can be difficult, especially if you're a bigger guy. I usually eat upwards to like 3,500 plus calories a day. So it can be difficult to really cut and feel healthy and happy at the same time. So that's why fiber is important. Granola bars, right? I like to stick to stock granola bars, right? So you can't really break it down too much. So just egg whites, almonds, cashews, things that have simple ingredients. These are RX bars. They're not very cheap. However, they do get the job done. And they are very good bars. So if you do not like these kind of things where it's just like stock, just base, kind of like a gooey looking granola bar, doesn't taste very good. Z-bars are great as well, like 36, and like I said, these are a really good source of fiber. Fiber allows you to kind of stimulate or regulate that metabolism of yours, because this can halt your need to eat other foods, unhealthy foods, or even big meals, right? Almonds. Next snack, almonds are great. These are probably my go-to when I'm feeling really hungry, or if I don't want to have a granola bar, or if I'm not in the mood for that kind of food, I'll just eat almonds. I'll just stuff these in my mouth. Almonds are great. And with the almonds, while I'm still in that snack mode, fruit. Fruit is extremely important. Blueberries, raspberries, that's what I usually stick to when it comes to my fruit. If you don't like fruit, which I'm personally a big fan of fruit, you can always blend fruit up, right? You can make smoothies, fruit drinks. Those are important if you have a blender and you really don't like the taste of fruit. That's something you can do as well. But I just pop these, and I think these are the best because they're small, right? They're not like an apple or a banana or an orange where it's something you're eating on for a while. You just kind of put these in a handful and you throw them in your mouth before you hit the gym or whenever else you're eating them. So yeah, fruit's important as well. When it comes to vegetables, right, I like to stick to mushrooms, spinach, bell peppers, or any kind of onion or something like that. And the way I do this, I know a lot of people probably do this because for those of you living in college, right, sometimes eating vegetables on a constant hour-to-hour period or day-to-day period can be difficult. So what I like to do is I freeze all my vegetables. I personally do not like the taste of vegetables. I think they're gross, except for mushrooms. I love mushrooms and I love bell peppers. However, with my spinach, I'm going to show you guys this right now. Big bags of spinach like this, right? Huge. Pounds of spinach. I got 2 more in my freezer as well. I hate the taste of spinach. However, it's great for your body when it comes to your digestion and just detoxing your body in general. Spinach is a great vegetable. So what I'll do is I'll grab some water, I'll grab the blender, I'll pour 2 handfuls of spinach in the blender, throw in some water and maybe a banana if you really don't like the taste of spinach, especially when you're drinking it. It only takes a couple seconds to down it. And I'll blend it up and I'll make basically a spinach drink. I have it every morning with my eggs or egg whites, whatever I'm eating that morning. And yeah, I'll make a spinach drink and it works perfectly and it allows me to get my daily amount of vegetables within just one drink because, like I said, I really don't like the taste of spinach. It grosses me out. So it's freezing. And the most important part is that you're freezing it, right? You want to make sure you're freezing the spinach because over time that spinach starts to thaw and it becomes bad. You want to keep it in the freezer, right? You want to preserve that spinach so you're not constantly having to go out and buy more bags of spinach while you're out studying or in college. Now I'm going to show you guys my meats, what we're eating with meats. I vacuum seal all my meat like this, and I'll just have stacks, 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 and stacks. Tons of like constant, like endless amounts of meat. And these usually range from beef patties to bison, steak. My main thing is I just like to keep a variety of different types of meats because over time, let's say you eat chicken for too long, for a couple weeks, it starts to get gross and you really start to hate chicken. I mean, I've had friends who blended up chicken because they've been eating it so much to the point where they don't even enjoy the taste of it anymore. So then the most important thing for me, or for anyone who gets bored of your usual chicken rice, turkey rice, whatever it may be, whatever you eat more, just get tons of different types of meat. We got tons of ground turkey too. This is very lean. I think it's like 93%. This is very good meat. So ground turkey, if you can get ground turkey, it's also very good. It's cheap too. Just mix up some ground turkey and rice. If you watch one of my older videos, I showed you one of my favorite meals to make. So now let me show you guys the supplements. So what we're taking for supplements. Gold Series protein. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I really don't drink that much protein. If you're getting your daily source amount of protein from your meals and you're eating right, you don't need it, but this is great, right? Protein's great in general, but your body can obviously only break down so much protein in one period of time. So if you are getting your daily amount of protein, you're eating your carbs, you're getting your macros, right, and you're eating correctly, you don't necessarily need to be drinking protein. It's good for you. A lot of people do it, and I still do it too because every day we miss some things, right? But protein. I'm not saying this is necessary, right? There's some people who could go a day without drinking their protein. I don't agree with that. Curse pre-workout from Cobra Labs. Very good. It's more of a mental kind of high than anything. It's not really that body stim, like where it feels like bugs are eating you and stuff. This is more of like a mental, like energizing just boost. I really like this stuff. So Curse, this is the tropical flavor, again, by Cobra Labs. So yeah, so that, and then creatine. Yes, I still take creatine when I cut. If you're drinking my water, like I said, it's all about your eating, right? If you're on track with what you're eating and you're doing what you're supposed to do correctly, you can take creatine. Just make sure you're drinking water because especially when you're getting lean, you want to make sure this isn't depleting you from your system. And yeah, so this is your 6-star creatine. They have these in the pill version too. I originally took the pills and I did like them, but I think you got to take like 6 pills every morning, something really aggressive. So I just switched over to the micronized powder. And this has helped me a lot. So, yeah, creatine. Thank you for stopping by. Donnie, I need you to go clean.
Yeah, absolutely. That's not happening.
Ooh, wait, one more? 2 more, I want 2. Okay?
Oh, come on.